Hi, Mark Robinson here, and I'm an expert in showing people how to build multiple streams of income. And in fact, I've got well over 10 myself. I've been getting a bunch of emails these days, and there's a couple of common themes through it. One of them is saying that I don't have any money to invest, and the other is even if I had some money to invest, I don't really know what to do with it. Now, I can give you a simple solution to both those problems. The real key is to trick your mind, and what I mean by that is most people find that the biggest need, or Maslow says, is we need a roof over our head and we need food, right? So if I said to you that if your rent or your mortgage was going to go up by a certain amount, at what point would you then turn around and say, you know what, that's too much, I'm either going to move or I'm going to have to sell, right? So take, for example, say, and I'll just use rent for now, but it can go with both. So say we turn around and said, hey, your rent is going to go up next week by $50 a week. Now, some of us would turn around and go, you know what, it's 50 bucks, I like living here, it's probably going to cost more in the long run to move anyway, I'm going to stay. Okay, some people go, no, that's too much, I'm going to move and find a cheaper accommodation. All of a sudden, what we've done is we've found $50, right, in your budget, because you've turned around right now and you've said, I'm not moving for 50 bucks. Well, that's good. So at what point would it be, whether it's 50, 60, $200, at what point will you turn around and say, I'm going to move, right? And that's all of a sudden, it's just a little mindset trick, but we're finding money in your budget already. The other way to do it is, say I said to you, right, I've got a Ferrari, would you buy it? 500 bucks. Now, a lot of people would go, yeah, I'm in, no dramas. The odd person out there would go, I don't like Ferraris. Okay, who cares? Pick a car that you want, 500 bucks, it's yours. Now, again, what we've done there is we've gone, you would do whatever it takes to find 500 bucks to buy the Ferrari. These are little tricks that we can help you achieve and use in, helping you find money. And once you've found it, we can then, and I'm going to share it shortly, but once you've found it, what can you do with that money? Does that make sense? I hope so. So all of a sudden we found, say, 50 bucks, $100 a week, right? Or in the Ferrari's case, we found a lump sum of 500 bucks. What we can do is the two simplest concepts in terms of investing is, one, invest for capital growth, and two, invest for cash flow. So here's two simple things to look for that you could do, invest in with the money that I've just helped you find. And I know that you could turn around and say, well, you haven't found it, Mark. And I go, look, I get that. But if you actually want to change your situation right now, you could start investing tomorrow with this simple technique. So here's the go. Number one, people invest for cash flow, or number two, they invest for capital growth. So those are the two simplest of investment strategies, and we're going to look at how we can do that now. Yeah. So take one. If you want to invest for capital growth, one thing that you could look at is precious metals, whether it's gold or silver, platinum, whatever the case may be. Now, what I want to do is to really start simple, you can buy a couple of ounces of silver, for example, for about $50 to $55. All of a sudden, you start to actually be an investor in precious metals. And you know what? Internally, mentally, subconsciously, just becoming an investor in something like that. And I tell you what, it's exciting when you start to buy gold and silver and stuff, yeah? So that's just one thing that you could do with your money. The other thing too is just turn around, yep, you could put it in a bank and make some, earn some interest as well. You could even look at maybe doing a small, just start small and buy a couple of shares, right? Now, what I like about, say, buying shares, and look, I'm a big fan of investing in whatever suits your potential needs. I do a lot of investing in businesses, property, and some other really cool stuff, yeah? But shares, for example, it's going to pay you around 5 to 7% per annum, which doesn't sound like a lot. But again, mentally, when you start buying some shares that give you a second or third income stream, you start to get stuff and you get excited about, hey, these are the things that can happen now that, I'm an investor. And these are little things, right? So, and look, in just the 5 minutes, I've taken you from, you know, thinking that you've got no money, you've got no idea where to invest it in, to now you could be an investor today if you take some action, right? Now, I don't know your current situation, so I'm not saying that silver or shares is right for you, so don't, you know, think that I'm giving you some advice. That's not the case at all, right? But this is just one simple idea that I've taken out of just one module in the Foundations of Wealth workshop that we have to help people build solid foundations for their wealth. You know, the couple of other modules that we have show you how to do debt reduction faster than you ever thought possible. And we do that by showing you how to build other streams of income, but as well as paying down debt really fast. Whether that's investment debt or whether it's, you know, credit cards or personal loans or whatever the case may be, we can help you do that. So look, click on the button to find out more and lock in your spot, because one of the things we pride ourselves in is we like to keep small groups, right? We want it to be personal. We want it to be one-on-one. You know, there's generally no more than 10 to 15 people at any one of these workshops. And we love it because we get, like I said, really personal with you, and we get to help you build these foundations. And there's 7 modules throughout the day that you sit down, and it is a workshop, guys. You're doing a lot of work, but you come away with you know, an action plan plus more strategies, and we actually get to help and work out which one of the things that we spoke about is actually going to be right for you right now. Okay, so I hope that's helped, guys, and look, I look forward to seeing you. Speak again soon. Oh, I almost forgot. You know, in the page before, we promised you that if I'd wasted your time, that I would actually give you a gift, right? And it's valued at about 50 bucks. So what I want you to do is, if you think that, hey, I've just wasted, you know, what we're up to about 7 minutes now of your life, no dramas. Just give us a call, 1300-734-647. Leave a message with your name, mobile number, and your postal address. And what we'll do is we'll give you a quick call, and we'll just see which one of our books that you would like, right? And you might be able to convince me to get more than one. Hey, that's cool. No dramas. That's all good. And we'll do that as well. Okay, so 1300-734-647 if you feel that I've wasted your time. Okay, plain and simple. I promise you that I would give you a gift if that was the case. Leave your name, mobile number, and your postal address, and we'll be in touch very soon to post out something, the gift for you. And I do really appreciate your time for now. Thanks again. See you. Bye.